day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet of outer space. And I welcome you back to my space station of Halcyon 6, where today we are going to end it all. For it is time for us to summon the chruul mothership. And pretend that that it's anything to worry about. So you know what? We are going to summon you, and then we are going to kill you, and then we're going to end all this, and we're going to hope this takes more than 20 minutes. So now we just wait. We sit here waiting for Outsider to finish up his work. Commander, immediately upon connecting the final 4 artifacts in place, the entire sector was engulfed in a quantum field wave. The wave itself seems strongest, just not so far from our starbase, giving you visuals now. Oh, what could possibly come that involves a threat to me? You're not so tough! I've killed whales bigger than you! I think. I've killed whales just like you! You're nothing to the might that is me! You have no power here, chruul mothership! You are nothing. What the bloody blazes is this? Look at you! You've got 7,000 HP and we do 300,000? To all of you? Maybe this is only gonna be like a 5-minute video. Kaboom! Dead. Well, GG everyone! Commander, good to see you awake again. I'll set you up, get you up to speed. The arrival of the chruul mothership seemed to have stirred awake some ancient process in Halcyon 6 itself. The end result seems to be that the mothership and the station are now locked in struggle with one another. Unfortunately, the station appears to be losing in this contest. How? Did you just see what it did? How is it losing? However, we may be able to aid it by acquiring more artifacts like the ones we recovered from other humanoids in the sector. A briefing has been prepared for you as to where to find these artifacts. A number of precursor graveyards appeared in an instant with the mothership. We should dispatch fleets to recover them what we can. Expect chruul to do the same. Alright. Whatever. That doesn't sound too hard. I mean, my ship is badass. Oh, hello, alien. Commander, wonderful news. The Halcyon have again reached a universal consensus over the matter of commending to you a peerless Halcyon ship. And to think, we could never have achieved this milestone without the near extinction of the entire human race. Funny how things work out sometimes. Okay. Glorious human commander! You receive a great gift today. A Zyanthoo ship. Throw the rest of your pantry vessels aside. Melt them into scrap. For as of this day, you have no need of them, for the Tsar will kill your enemies for you. What are you waiting for? Do it now. Excellent news, human! In response to your remarkable, some may say suspicious, goodwill towards the Yabbling Merchant Guild, we were able to, you know, do some favors, scratch some backs, unwrap some yabbish squash nuts, all sorts of things, and in doing so we are able to free up a yabbling ship for you. Do it with it what you will, regardless of how irresponsible it may be. So what, the collective have nothing to say to me? Well, screw them! I should have left them to be extinct. Oh, hello, who the hell's this? Like, I'm grateful and all, but they kinda got nothing on my crew, is all I can say. Maybe I only get 3, considering the fact that it's just an entire roster of ships now. Huh. Okay, so I leveled up your soldiers purely out of courtesy. I don't know why, considering there is no point to doing such a thing when my squadron is perfectly fine by themselves. So, hey, you said I get new ships, right? Alien fleet. Show me what these aliens have to offer. If they are to command a ship. Huh. Okay, I'll admit they look different, which I find interesting. So I suppose I'll merely put them in and compare them to my current ships. Your alien Tsar ship has significantly more HP than our ship, I'll grant you that. Oh, we can't edit the ship powers, I see. Okay. So the powers are staying. So, you're out the question. You've got 4,000 HP as a tier 5 ship. Same goes for you. What does this thing offer then? That is a lot of damage. You know what? Can I remove the ship there? Remove this ship, put in our science ship, and rather than... Oh, requires straight Tsar starships. Oh. Damn it! I was actually hoping. Especially given the fact that it looked pretty cool. You know what? I'll grant you the Tsar ship looks pretty decent. In fact, let's compare the Tsar ship, or these alien ships, to my regular ships. So, the Manticore has more health. This has 1,400 damage. This has significantly less damage. The Manticore has more aim. This has significantly more evasion. It had more speed as well, but my Manticore has more crit. So, I'm going to assume this Tyrant is the role of a glass cannon. Next, the Thaumaturge has significantly more health. It has about 500 to 800 damage. It has more damage. No evasion in comparison, and they have the same speed. I have significantly more crit, as well as aim. So I suppose it's a case of just working out what the abilities do in comparison, and that's nigh near impossible. So you know what? I'll test out your pitiful alien ships. Once I can. Right now, we're sending our regular ships out to do what they need to. Where are you lot going? Oh. Oh. Huh. So, you mean to tell me that there is actually quite a lot of these things all at once? You know what? Alien fleet? I'll give you credit, then. I will send you out on a mission. And just see what you're like. We need Isadile to come along and grab the artifacts. Can she do it in time? No, I don't think they can. Commander, the Collective has relayed an invitation to us to visit their homeworld on Transistus. It neglected to give a reason why. I think I'm in the middle of something right now. With one of your officers retrieving the artifact, their ship's crew will have to fight without a commander. Oh, hell. That means we don't have healing. Or decent abilities. Oh, well. That's actually concerning. But no matter. We will utterly obliterate them all the same. For we don't lose our abilities, apparently. And still have the exact same abilities that we previously had before. So, I see no harm. You say I fight without a commander, but yet I get to keep the abilities as if I did have a commander. I don't think you understand the terminology of lacking a commander. You are going to die very shortly, little alien. And to you I do say, you will not be missed. Bye-bye. So killing the alien made another one get summoned. And now it's... We have collected the alien artifact, and now we just need to send the Halcyon fleet back over there. Oh, and my alien fleet managed to recover this thing. The ancient precursor graveyard has lain untouched for unknown millennia. Your archaeologists have concluded the origins of the now destroyed structure to be identical to that of Halcyon 6. Huh. Well, alien fleet, you're going to get some test combat is all I can see. I missed what that said. I doubt it was important. You know what? We should still protect our friends. And to do that, we do need to shove a little bit of our weaker fleets at them. Hello, alien chruul! You think you're enough to face the might that is me? I will show you the error of your ways. Do not worry yourselves. You will soon learn the meaning of pain. Bye-bye! You are absolutely annihilated. Ow! Ow! That kinda hurt, you big meanies. I can one-shot you with this. I can also... No, I can't one-shot you with that. But it will disable you. So you know what? I'll do that. Do you bleed out yet? No? You're actually going to let us kill you ourselves? Well, I'm afraid we can't have that. We're going to heal up a little. And make sure that we're all nice and healthy before we utterly murder you. Bye-bye, alien. Glorious. Now we just need to recover the alien artifact. In the meanwhile, we're going to see our little alien friends produce... Okay, no we're not. We're going to see the newbies produce combat first. Question is, what are we going to have them do? You're enraging, are you? Aw, how cute. If only I cared. Which, in case you hadn't noticed, I don't. It's interesting because I have to actually use some tactics when using the newbie crew. Because the newbie crew aren't exactly, well, good. You seem to like dodging a lot, Mr. Alien. And I don't quite appreciate that. Mostly because it's exceptionally annoying. Never have I seen people dodge as much as you. So if you would not mind, please kindly die. Go and die. From death from above! Ah, glorious, magnificent, nice corpse. We have saved our alien friends. Excellent. Now to send these guys back home. Where are those going? Oh, they're the ones who successfully raided wherever. Well, aliens, I think it's about time for you to prove to us why you are in any way worth a damn to me. And in order to do that, I need to know exactly what kind of crap you do in the first place. So you know what? I'm gonna grease lightning you. What does that do? Plus 100% speed. Magnificent. You evaded! Well done, Tsar! Well done! Now, what are these super abilities that you have available to you? What are these combat drugs you speak of? Healing and max increased damage. Wow, that's not actually a bad maneuver. 0 damage! I like this Tsar ship! The problem with is it takes over Isadile's position. And I like Isadile. Death from above! And it's nice and dead. Excellent. Now then. What can I do to them next? Kill them, apparently. Quite heavily kill them. You know what? Show me this. Oh, that's actually got limited uses. I probably shouldn't do that. You know, your damage only works because of the fact that you have a super ability. You have some super abilities, Mr. Yabberling. The Halcyon, I have to give credit to. That ship bloody hurts. Rest of you, I don't have to say a thing. Mr. Halcyon, please get to work at finding us that new ship. Or whatever the hell it's about. Right. I think that's the one ship we had remaining. So, time for you to... The ruins of the sister station to Halcyon 6, codename Emphius, have appeared on our sensors. Valuable artifacts are there. We have recovered the artifacts. Commander, we've rigged up the remaining artifacts to the station's power capacities, resulting in an overflow to the main matter beam. In other words, it should be ready to fire on our command. However, we've hit a snag in the plan. The station has signaled to us that it refuses to discharge the beam until the chruul mothership has been stripped of its outer layers. We'll need to send in a fleet to peel off enough of the mothership's exoskeleton in order for it to be made vulnerable to the station's beam. Finally, our physics team has strongly urged that our crew be nowhere near the station when it emits the blast, as its core will be greatly stabilized. What? As such, we've prepared an evacuation of the facility to take place at the point of the beam's extrusion. However, this is all a moot point until the mothership is sufficiently injured by our fleet strike. And the decision as to when that will occur will be all yours. Good luck, Commander. Well then, we might as well send the alien ship away so that it doesn't have to deal with anything. Zhao, you are so close. Oh, so very close to reaching your level 13, so that you could have been the one to help finish off this station. But I'm afraid that is now up to the command team, which has kept us going throughout everything. Isadile, Ravagati, Outsider, it is time for you to help us finish this and this patheticness. Because, wow, Jesus Christ, you're not worth a thing. Sure, you have a damage limit, but what good is that damage limit in the scheme of things? We might as well make your head, like, bleed. Wow, you did something to us. I'll pretend it matters. Taunting. Can you even taunt a player? I can't help but wonder. All I know is that you're just a corpse waiting to happen. Yes, see? Nice and corpsey. I am not impressed, Mr. Mothership. You have less health than your minion ships. Like, I mean, seriously, what's up with that? They had less health, plus they had a better damage limit than you. They had 1,000. You have 1,500. Like, do you seriously think you are worth a damn to me? Like, honestly. Do you honestly think I care about you? I care so not. I am going to make sure you die via ram. Ravagati, please help heal Outsider. Outsider! Do you have anything you can actually do? No, you can evasive and maneuvers. Good boy. Okay, now we have to finish this. How we love to finish everything. How we love to finish a game, a fight, a massive, epic story. That's right, boys and girls. It's time for the ramming speed! What the hell is that? Did I underestimate you? I think I did. Okay. I got cocky. I accept that. But you need to die now. Well, if you're quickened, that gives us just as much more reason to make sure you die. You just bled out. Perfect. Next, that needs to die, is probably, I don't know what does which one's worse. You know what? We might as well work from the middle and see what we can kill from there. That did a whole lot of nothing. That did equally as much a nothing. You know what? I'm going to save my Robo Swarm because I swear you're going to have a third phase. I don't know why. It's just a hunch I have. We evade your shot again. Meaning you did a whole lot of nothing. Jesus, you'd think the mothership would be worth something. I mean, it's all this big scariness after all. Supposedly. It's honestly not that big and scary to me. So now you just need to bleed before you heal. And you will be dead. So please, heal. Please bleed, Mr. Big Mothership Thing. You did not bleed, you decided to live. Isadile, kill it, please. Thank you, Isadile. That's one eye gone. Next, we got just a little bit of damage left to pull off on it. Primordial. So in other words, you just did the ability we just did to you. Or we did to ourselves, basically. My god, these things are so stupid. Although I admit you are starting to look very scary. And creepy. And also fake. You do not look organic in the slightest. I am very much of the strong opinion that it is time for you to go meet a little thing called death. Although I've had that opinion for a little bit of a while now. So you are going to get drone swarmed. I reckon the thing in the middle is a little dead now, so I can just focus on its head. Tear apart. Are you seriously going to try? Because you seem to have failed with the fact you only did 1,000 damage. You are all miserably pathetic. I am not even healing. You are so bad. And I don't care what happens. I am going to keep taunting you throughout all of this. See? You just died, despite being healed. That is how irrelevant you are to me. Okay, that was a little bit of an ouch. I'll give you that. That one kinda hurt. However, I also think you lack the capability to do anything against me. Can I? Can I? Yes. I said this earlier, and I will say this again, for I think it's time to end this on a good, old, ramming speed! Why is there a fourth phase? Not good, not good. You get to burn. That was mild at best. That was equally mild. Okay, Isadile, I think it's time for us to heal. Just a hunch, but I don't like how much this is going on. I really want this to be over. Mostly because I expected that to be the last phase, so that I could, you know, end it on a ramming speed like I wanted. But no! This thing has to be a bastard! I'm not scared of your hyper beam, destruction beam, or whatever kind of stupid beam you can produce, because it's not enough to stop me. You realize that, right? You don't even have a damage limit on you. I've just realized that. I've been doing these stupidly small abilities on all of you because I thought you still had a damage limiter. Wow! I am so impressed by your damage. Not! Although I must admit this healing you seem to be doing every round is starting to get on my nerves. So you know what? I'm gonna do the same. See? We can heal up too. Better than you. Jesus, we need a big heavy hitting thing right now. Yes, kinda like that. That works. You know, you have these giant mighty animations, but in the end you don't take that much damage, do you? Or deal that much damage, I should say. Because we only ever seem to take pitiful wickle amounts of damage. Oh gee, you quickened yourself again. Well, what fun is that if you're going to do that kind of crap to us? Bam! About time you died. Whap! And I want a little more of a whap, please. As it is time for us to do this. Boom! Ah, cute. Now, I really would do that move on you. But here's the thing. Outsider's not the one to kill you. Because for the last and final time, hopefully, we are going to end this with a ramming speed! Boom! Rammed up! Red alert! Shields up! All hands to battle stations! Well, this is kind of cheaty, but in my mind's eye, you died via ramming speed. This is just icing on the cake, so bye-bye! Quantum Deathblade. The chruul mothership was exposed for what it was. What was that? Another layer? Some form of sister station to Halcyon 6. Really? And in that instance, Halcyon 6 itself came to life, and it delivered a blow powerful enough not only to cut through the hull of its foe, but to wipe out all trace of them both. And in their place remained a deep unease. Not only unease at what next the future held, but unease too that you, the chruul, the Federation, everyone, were just pawns in some into something or other struggle spanning eons. Making a startling discovery about their origins from precursor artifacts recovered during the struggle against the chruul mothership, the Xanthu Directorate was able to isolate the aggressive mutagen nucleus of the Xar race. Finally, the Xar had found the key to unlocking a future devoid of the need for regular wanton violence amongst its genetically deviant peoples. So, after one final, tearful culling, the Xanthu, once and for all, became able to enforce genetic homogeneity on the race, which enabled them to become productive, surprisingly gentle members of the Federation. The Yabbling Merchant Guild, unbeknownst to their supposed rulers, formally joined the Federation soon after the defeat of the chruul mothership. While not trusting themselves to lend their expertise to the Federation economy for reasons of vast conflicts of interest, the Guild took advantage of the newfound galactic stability to become avid explorers. Venturing out into new sectors, piercing deep into the void, they would inevitably report back with ever more mysterious liquids they would attempt to market under the Yabba Cola Corporation label. The Horzen entity in the Federation, the race of empaths, finally allowed themselves to concede the non-existence of their prophetic future sight to the other races. Consensus cleared, the Horzen used their limited telepathic and empathetic abilities to become invaluable to the Federation diplomat and Conserra Corps. Though admittedly their oft-repeated refrain of "Captain, I think they're hiding something" became something of a joke throughout the Federation. Following the events of the unsuccessful chruul invasion, the collective continued on its path of slow decline into obstinance. It launched small, half-hearted raids into the territories of other races, hoping to find new forms of flesh husks to assimilate, but these raids were easily beaten back in all cases. And then, one day, the collective spark went out. And all that was left, it were its countless husks wandering aimlessly, sometimes twitching. The Vorash, largely oblivious to the chruul invasion, kept up their remarkable penance for raiding and digesting sentient races into pace, until one day they disappeared into nothingness, much like how they arrived. They were never heard from again. Meanwhile, the Terrans and the victory they and their allies achieved against the chruul mothership transformed the galaxy into many ways. Its destruction ushered in a new era of peace and mutual understanding between the races that had taken part in the massive structure's defeat. Between those who had taken part in the final push against the living planet, a new bond was struck. One that would lead finally to a formal partnership, a true federation of interstellar races that could withstand even the very worst the universe could throw at them. I like this. You have defeated the chruul mothership mode in Starbase Commander in Lightspeed mode. Thanks for playing. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to play and command my space station. It is a little disappointing that the collective decided not to help in the end, and thus they got thrown into obscurity, but no matter! We have defeated the chruul and all their evil. So everyone, what can I say other than I am the great commander that unified the galaxy? So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me through this adventure? I hope to see you all again next week for a brand new adventure of some sort. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.